swashbuckler movie. Yeah, anyway, hello there, CriterioNate here. We're back at it again. Number 451, what's this guy's name? Christian-Jaque's Fanfan la Tulipe. 1952, 99 minutes, black and white, Monroe, French adopted adventures, aspect ratio. Well, this is a fun movie. This is a fun little action comedy kind of movie. Definitely a fun, adventure-ish kind of movie, and one that I really enjoyed watching. Starring the great Gerard Philippe as the title character Fanfan, and also has Gina Lolllobrigida as his love interest, Adeline, who is part of I forget who she is. She's related to the general. Who is she? Maybe she says, this is here, Adeline. That's it. She's related to the king or something like that, or no, she's related to the general. See, what happens is she at the beginning of the movie, it's in the middle of the 7 Years' War, and he ends up falling. He's with this girl, and he ends up getting himself engaged. His father finds out, it's like, well, you're going to get married. So Fanfan gets out of the engagement by signing him up for the king's army. And when he says, oh, I was just pretending, I'm not going to be a part of the army, I was like, oh, yes, you are. You signed up. So he ends up becoming a soldier, and he tries to get out, and but he ends up staying, or he ends up, actually, I think he doesn't. He ends up breaking out and helping out in certain places. And yeah, the Adeline, who is part of the team, ends up falling for him, even though apparently a fortune teller found out because he met the king's daughter that he's fallen for her, and he feels like his destiny is to marry her when Adeline wants Fanfan for herself. And so there's that relationship, and there's a lot of great, and yeah, I don't really have much else to say. It's a really great action comedy. There's a lot of funny, very, very funny moments. I think one of the greatest scenes is when Fanfan breaks out, and I think the colonel or the general makes his way up to the roof, and they fight on the roof, and that's a lot of fun to watch. And I think another great scene is there's a scene where Fanfan and one of his friends ends up getting kidnapped, and they get sent to an execution. And one of his lines is something along the lines of this is my first execution. I wish I would be around to see it, or something like that. Yeah. And so yeah, it's a very funny movie. I don't know a lot about Christian-Jaque. I don't know if we actually have anything else by him in the Criterion collection, but it's always worth a look. And I don't even know a lot about Gina Lolllobrigida. I know she was a star, and she was a big sex symbol. So it's nice to see her in at least something. Let's see, what was that? Oh, Christian-Jaque. No, looks like that was the only. Looks like that's the only Christian-Jaque movie even though he made a plethora of movies throughout his lifetime, making movies well into the 70s. So it's sad that this is the only film by him. But again, Criterion just picks them as they see them, So what are you gonna do? But yeah, it's one of those movies that you can just kind of put on and again, it's a great put on and forget about life kind of movie. It's just a fun action movie with a lot of good comedy and humor and heart to it, So it's fun. It's a lot of fun. And I heard there was a remake done about 15 years ago. Penelope Cruz of all people playing the part of Adeline. And I don't know. I highly doubt it's anywhere near as good as this. So, but we'll see. I mean, we won't see, but maybe someday I'll check it out. Because I did like this one, and maybe I might actually buy this one. We'll see. Again, I've already got a plethora of DVDs or Blu-rays that I need to buy. The next sale that I'm already have to pick up. Ones that I've needed to buy when I had the DVDs and Blu-rays. So I don't know if I'm going to get this one this time around, but maybe soon. We'll see. Anyway, yeah, that's all I got to say. Fanfan la Tulipe is a great action comedy. I give it an A. Supplements, There's a new 27-minute documentary about Gerard Philippe. There's an interview, I think, with his daughter, and just clips from the movies, and just explaining, also it sort of works as a backdoor, like, making of the movie. There's also a 5-minute clip from the colorized version of the movie, which apparently was done later on, and it's really nice. And it also kind of brings to mind something I wanted to just bring up: the fact that the cover is in color, yet the movie's in black and white. And so I don't know. I feel like, like, for instance, The Spy Who Came In From the Cold, our next movie. It's a black and white cover, so the front and back is cover, and it's in black and white too. So I don't know, I feel like, this is just a really bright and cheerful looking DVD cover, and the movie is just, plain old black and white, I don't know, I feel like, they could have, that Criterion could have maybe put the colorized version as a supplement or something. That's just me, thinking off the top of my head. What do I know? The trailer. There's also the English soundtrack, which I should have took a peek at, because I'm always interested in those, but maybe another time. For now, Fanfan la Tulipe, great movie, very, very fun. Gerard Philippe is definitely he's like a French Errol Flynn, that dude. And yeah, it's an enjoyable romp. Gets an A from me. So that's it for today. I'm kind of slacking, but honestly, again, some of it is just trying to keep it so that I have something to do, and I can take breaks where I can, and so I don't have I'm not necessarily waiting. I'd much rather have the DVDs in my hand and wait to do them, rather than wait to get the DVDs and then do them as soon as I get them, that kind of thing. But anyway, that's it for today. Tomorrow, Spy Who Came From the Cold, Mr. Richard Burton himself. And then, of course, I think probably tomorrow as well we'll upload the Chungking Express review, either tomorrow or Tuesday. And then but Tuesday definitely we will also get Europa. And then Wednesday, White Dog. And and then I got the Rossellini set for the Eclipser coming in. Try to do those again, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, and so forth. And then I've put a hold on the next couple after that. Put a hold on the Taking of Power by Louis XIV. I just put a hold on A Magnificent Obsession and El Norte. And that's about it. I think that's all I've got to say right now. So we'll leave it at that. That's it for me. Thank you for watching. Don't believe everything fortune tellers tell you. Leave it at that. And we will see you all tomorrow for The Spy Who Came In From the Cold. And until then, goodbye.